Hootie tootie disco cutie. Hootie tootie disco cutie. Hootie tootie disco cutie.
Hi everyone, welcome to Witch Finger Horror Podcast. For those who have seen The Greasy Strangler, obviously you know what that is from. And if you have not, then stop whatever you're doing immediately and watch The Greasy Strangler.
It's so disturbing.
Oh my god, when we watched that movie a couple of weeks ago, we were in awe.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I know, don't get me wrong, I know this podcast is usually about shitty movies, so you might be expecting that if you haven't seen it to be a shitty movie. It is not. It'll blow your fucking mind. It was a brilliant film.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That movie has been getting such good reviews. I absolutely loved it. It was like, it kind of was like a mix of trauma and I don't know.
Remember Napoleon Dynamite?
Right.
It's like kind of
awkward.
It was, kind of like
it
was very stylized, kind of awkward.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that movie was so fucking ridiculous. Like I love watching his floppy dick in the car wash.
His dad's giant dick.
Yeah, I know. Like I did do some research on that movie after, and it is prosthetic. Like all the dicks are obviously like his little micro penises, and the fucking Greasy Strangler's like floppy dick in the car wash was like probably one of the funniest things.
The scene that they kept doing over and over again, where he would
He's
walk
like,
in. It was like it's like.
Yeah, I know.
On his back. Oh,
we have to be really careful not to spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah, but you should probably fucking watch it. It is hilarious. There's like one part that I can remember at the very end of the movie that didn't make sense at all. Like, do you remember? I'm not going to say anything, but they were in the forest and there was a very strange existential scene that didn't really make sense. So I would like to maybe do some more research on the director, Jim Hosking, and like maybe find out like the derivative and maybe like the reason for that scene. Because like the whole movie in its own was like weird and hilarious.
But how do you end something like that?
But that scene was very different compared to like the whole movie.
There was a lot of, that was the only scene I feel like that there were actually hidden meanings. Like it actually like meant something. Like the director was trying to say something about the storyline without saying it directly. But when you watch it, you'll know exactly what we're talking about.
Like, cause like the whole movie is weird, but that scene was like a different kind of weird.
Yeah.
I want to know like the meaning behind it for sure, definitely. But yeah, anyways, oh my god, that movie was just so fucking ridiculous. Like that, even just the hootie tootie disco cutie. Like you have to do the dance at the same time. Like that awkward, like straight arms moving like side to side.
I'm just picturing a big old bush.
I know. And like fucking bullshit artist. Bullshit artist. I'm not a bullshit artist.
You're a bullshit artist.
Fuck, that movie was so fucking good. I was so impressed with that movie. You guys, if you haven't watched it, please stop what you're doing right now. If you're driving a car, pull over, watch it on your phone.
It's demented.
It is so demented. It's fucking hilarious.
But very entertaining.
Oh yeah, so entertaining. Like we were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer. Yasmina, you had sent it to me a while back, and you were like, I really want to see this movie. And I remember being like,
what the fuck did I just watch?
What did I just watch? And like, what is this movie actually about?
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking weird. I was
hilarious.
impressed though.
And I actually really want to buy the soundtrack. Like I love the music.
Oh, it was
in
so
that
weird.
Movie. It's hilarious. It's so fucking funny. Oh my god. We praised that fucking movie.
So
on
Merry Christmas!
It's Christmas this week! So because it's Christmas this week, we are watching Elves. And,
the 1989 tragedy.
Yeah, so none of us have seen this movie. I've always seen the cover. I've always seen like what that one elf looks like, and he kind of looks like the character from X-Files. That's like the submarine episode, I'm pretty sure. And his mouth kind of looks like him a little bit. But I've always heard of this movie. I've just never seen it. Probably have never seen it because it was never released on DVD.
No.
It's only on VHS. And we're currently watching the VHS copy on YouTube.
Yeah, so it's really kind of pixelated, but from
it's a drawing of
hey, those look like swastikas.
Oh no, this movie is like based around neo-Nazis.
Oh yeah.
What
if you like
is it with that?
Incest, apparently, if you like incest, Nazis, fuck, this movie's got it all, apparently, but, like, you'd think it'd be good when you hear that. Like, incest and Nazis. Yeah. Sweet, that's gonna be a good...
Well, that's kind of like Hard Rock Zombies,
I was gonna say, like, it does remind me of Hard Rock Zombies.
Yeah, Troll 2 and Hard Rock Zombies mixed together.
Except for I can tell already that the lighting's fucking brutal.
Oh, yeah, like just like any, like, 80s
Hard Rock Zombies, you could see what was going on.
Yeah.
Already, I'm lost in the midst of the fucking opening scene.
Well, I think what's happening here...
Yeah, so it's like these 3 girls were, I guess, having some sort of picnic in the night.
It's a seance, yeah.
So they were having a seance.
Apparently and the one girl an anti-Christmas seance.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They were having a pagan anti-Christmas. I did read the plot online earlier.
Because that's really all the information you can find.
Yeah, I know. There was, like, actually no information on this movie. But the girl, she cut her hand, and the blood raised that creepy crawling hand out of the ground.
Very spooky.
Yeah. Well, this movie was released in 1989. It was directed by Jeff Mandel. It was also written by him, Mike Griffin, and Bruce Taylor. Mike Griffin, this is his only credit on IMDb, so I don't know who this man is.
It destroyed his career.
Yeah, it just, maybe he killed himself after this movie.
My God!
But yeah, so it was shot in Colorado Springs. It has a 4.1 on IMDb, and it has a 32% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Which is not bad.
Yeah, actually. Compared to some of the movies that we've watched. And this main girl, I think that's her grandpa, right? She lives with her grandpa. He just slapped her.
Grandpa/father, from what I've read.
Some Uncle Daddy. Some Uncle Daddy shit here.
Shit going on, yep.
I think her real name is Julie Austin. But her character's name is... Kirsten.
Like,
I always find that
curse,
Kirsten is just way easier to say. Why do people have to fuck shit up and make it so complicated? Kirsten. Like, just say Kristen. Sorry for anybody out there named Kirsten.
And immediately I'm like, oh wait, Hellraiser. No, that's Kirsty.
Yeah, that's close. It's same
close.
boat though.
Still fucking weird.
Yeah. Maybe it's a British thing.
Could be.
Kirsten, yeah. So this Jeff Mandel guy has directed some other movies. I was just curious to see. It seems like he stopped in the 90s,
Yeah,
though.
he didn't really do much. I tried to find some information. Like, usually, like, whenever we... before we record an episode, we'll do our research and we'll go online and read about the characters and the directors and everything. And even though, like, there's some movies that we have watched where the directors haven't really done much else in the film industry, like, I can still find some information on their personal lives, like whether they've moved on to be like real estate agents or whatnot. There was absolutely like no information about this guy online
or this movie.
Like, I don't even know if he's still alive.
Yeah, this movie actually is going to be a really tough one for us.
Yeah, I know.
In terms of trivia, because...
But it's like... But it's common in the horror, like the 80s horror fandom.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I've always heard of it, so I don't know. It's kind of funny. Maybe Scream Factory will release it on Blu-ray one day or something.
There's just not a lot.
Are we going to see her boobs? We got the top of her nipples.
We got the areola. That's the top of the areola.
We've got nipple tops.
Upper nips.
In the shower.
Oh, this is... I read about this part.
We've actually watched, there's a YouTube compilation of just the worst scenes from this movie. So I've seen some scenes of this movie, and that's her little brother in the Ninja Turtles pajamas, and he's fucking creeping on her.
Yeah, he's like, I saw your titties.
Wait, this part, wait. You have fucking big tits.
And I'm going to tell everybody.
About his sister, and I'm going to tell everyone. I'd be like, good, tell him about my huge, glorious tits.
Yeah. But, like, what the fuck?
That's gross.
And then she's like, "Oh, you're so
wrote
funny."
That in the screenplay, like, that's so
maybe
for a child to say.
Maybe we didn't hear anything else about Jeff Mandel because he went to jail.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he just dropped off the face of the earth because he fucked children or something. The other movie that he directed was called Cyber Chic.
Yeah, so I thought it was Cyber Chick.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because I actually have seen the cover of that movie before, and it has 3 titles. It's called Cyber Chick, Robo Chick, and Thundertronic.
Oh,
and it's like basically RoboCop, except it's a woman.
It says a cybernetic agent is assigned to break up a drug smuggling ring, and she's like a sexy robot lady wearing leather with like spikes on her shoulders.
Yeah.
She looks pretty hot, actually.
It's pretty ghetto. Like, she
this
doesn't
is the
have
cover.
any metal pieces on her or anything like that. But I've definitely seen that cover before.
Something in that the movie cover book that you have. Like, it's very, very stylized, very 80s.
Yeah.
Do you know...
Sorry. Go ahead.
She reminds me, it's the way that they dress, of the fucking dudes from Critters.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. I love those guys.
He's got a little crop top.
That's so funny.
Like when he turns into that chick with the big tits.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of reminds me of.
It says,
oh my god, that's hilarious.
Part cop, part machine, all woman.
Oh, man.
If she's
that
part
doesn't make
machine,
sense. They don't know math.
She's a Playboy Playmate, Kathy Shower.
And actually, I was reading about that movie because out of curiosity, and it was originally a different woman that was supposed to play her, and she like quit after 2 days.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
Yeah, she was like, fuck this, and just quit.
That's so
funny. And then that woman replaced her.
The Playboy Playmate, Kathy Shower is her name.
Shower?
Yep.
Is that
Kathy
like her
Showers.
Playboy name?
I think so, yeah. She's in a lot of movies. She's in 39 titles. Also, I just want to say that that cyber chic, or chick, Burt Ward is in that movie.
Oh, nice.
And he was the original Robin in the Batman series in the 60s.
I've seen him in real life. So the Elves... I think there's just one elf in this movie.
Yeah, it's not elves.
It's kind of funny. Yeah, it's called Elves, but there's just the one guy.
Yeah.
And he was creeping on them through the window, and he got into the house and just gave the little brother an aneurysm. He just like stood over him and was like, "Bro!" Oh, and they have a black kitty.
Grizzly Adams is in this movie.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's something
so
we
Dan
should say.
Haggerty, it's his name, who played Grizzly Adams, is like the only known actor in this movie.
Yeah. He's like the hero, I think.
He's he plays Santa. He's like a bum, I guess, like what has like no job or anything like that. And he is friends with the guy who works at the department store where the girl Kirsten works at, and so he does him a favor and gives him a job as the Santa. There's the old Grizzly Adams.
Yeah.
Aww.
He was also an Easy Rider.
That's pretty cool.
That's a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Jesus
I didn't know
Christ.
until recently that there was an Easy Rider too.
Oh,
Really?
that sounds bad.
That's
yeah,
too bad.
I've heard that it's not
That
good.
sounds like a sequel that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
P.S. I'm still on this chick that was in that Cyber Chick movie. I'm looking at her IMDb right now. I'm sorry. She was in like Commando Squad on Knight Rider. Also, something called Scene of the Crime, and there's drunk Orson Welles.
Oh, our boyfriend.
He's
Baha!
Oh my god, yeah. No, she was in a terrible amount of stuff. Lots of softcore porn, like Improper Conduct and To the Limit, and Married People, Single Sex 2, For Better or Worse.
That's pretty
Irresistible Impulse.
Good for her.
I love IMDb. It's so great.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, so there's not really much else about this movie, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, Jeff Mandel, the director / writer, he also worked on a sci-fi show called Super Force.
Oh, God.
And it ran for 2 seasons.
Oh, wow, he made it to the 2nd season.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
Good for him.
And but then after that, he didn't do anything for 8 years. And then he did a movie called Turnaround.
Yeah.
Which has no plot on IMDb.
Yeah, and no picture or anything.
No picture, no plot. And it's like, it was like his comeback, maybe? I don't know.
The guy who directed this?
Yes. Yeah.
No plot. Surprise.
Yeah, so I don't know what he does with his life now. I really wanted to know. I couldn't find any info.
See if he's on Facebook or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Like fucking
Maybe
write him
we
on
can
Facebook
create
and be like,
pictures
"We
of his
know."
wife in Kansas or something.
Yeah. But one of the other writers of Elves, Bruce Taylor, was also a writer on Superforce. And he actually, out of any of the writers or producers and director of this movie, actually went on to be like semi-successful in the film industry.
Nice.
Like he has since worked on a lot of TV movies and TV shows, including the newest Witchblade. I haven't seen it.
Cool.
I heard it was terrible, so I kind of don't want to watch it. I kind of got into the Witchblade comics a little bit, but
When you say newest, when is that?
like honestly, like a year ago or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, wow,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure it's still on TV. No, Black cat's having his dinner.
Uh-oh, here comes Psycho Bitch Mom.
She gonna put the cat in the bag?
Oh, I've read about this. I don't want to even know. Yasmina's gonna pitch a fit.
Oh my god.
It gets really bad, yeah.
Oh my god, why is she putting the cat in the bag?
It's okay, I know it's not real.
I've seen this scene.
It's okay. It's not real. It's not real.
It's disturbing.
Me and Morgan are creepy cat moms.
I know.
Cat
Holy,
ladies.
look at the size of that fucking slut's little dress.
So this is the scene that I saw where Kirsten is sitting on Santa's lap and he fucking... That's so gross. Ew.
He's feeling her up for those.
Yeah.
Oral.
Oh,
Santa
that is
said
so gross.
Oral.
So obviously that's probably why that guy got fired.
Oral.
No shit.
That's so fucking creepy. The creepy Santa.
I bet his
like,
breath smells like cigarettes and whiskey, and he's like drunk Santa. Oh my god, is she gonna flush the cat down the toilet?
Nah, I don't think that's possible.
Oh, she's gonna drown it.
Aw. Why
the toilet? Why don't you fill up the bathtub if you want to drown a fucking cat?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Or like, what's her deal with the cat?
Because what we missed is when you were saying that the kid got an aneurysm from the monster scaring him.
Yeah. Oh, she thought that it was the cat.
Even still, who's
stupid mom in your dumb ruffly shirt.
I'll tell you who would drown a
That's
cat.
what incest
Nazis.
does. Yeah.
Nazi incest.
Nazis would drown a cat. Like a bunch of dicks.
Santa had a fit and he quit.
That chair that Santa was on was pretty fucking epic, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a
chair. He just, like, flipped the bird on his way out. That's, like, classic way to quit a job.
Oh.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool.
You're cool.
Fuck you, I'm out.
And no one sees this creepy elf troll hand guy walking around the department store?
Sliding around the floor. That's funny, of course, it's like the 80s, so she gets in trouble for
victim blaming.
Yeah.
Sexual assault victim. And she's burying the cat in the backyard. How rude.
Well, we don't have many plans for Christmas. We usually just, like, drink and eat food with our friends and families. I know that this Friday we are celebrating Festivus.
Yes.
Yes, we actually celebrate Festivus.
Yeah.
We even have a metal pole.
We do. It's like the Feats of Strength winner.
Yeah.
Always takes the
greatest secular holiday of all.
Who won last year?
I think Dan did.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually make our friends wrestle.
Yeah.
And they get to take the prize home,
Yeah, we
right?
have like a trophy, and every year somebody wins it, and then they add something to it. So every year there's like a new trinket or something that's glued on it.
Yeah. Wasn't there like a weird, like creepy, like baby on it or something?
I think so.
I think Dana
our friend
put,
Dana put something creepy like that on there.
It's like a baby doll or something.
Also, the Santa's dead.
He was busting up lines in the back room, and he got killed.
Yeah, the elf killed him.
Killed him.
So now I assume Grizzly Adams will get the job as the new Santa.
Yeah. Also, that cop stuck his finger in the Coke and was licking it.
Rubbing it all over his gum.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if this is actually Coke. I think I'm going to taste it again just to make sure.
I think it's icing sugar. Nope.
His nuts got cut off. We missed that part.
That would have been fun if we actually saw that. Like, see the elf, like, cut off the ball sack.
Yeah. What did he do with it? Like,
he ate it.
Was the ball sack beside him? Or was it gone? Or?
Did he rip it? Did he snip it?
Yeah. We need specifics here.
I know.
Jeff Mandel.
What happened to the ball sack?
The uncut version is, like, scrotum ripping and...
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that's why Jeff Mandel, we never heard from him again, because he definitely went to jail.
He was the one that cut off the balls.
Yeah.
They make us think that it was the elf, but it was him.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's Grizzly Adams' trailer. It's festive. It's got some lights on it.
It's almost like a streamliner?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it is. Yeah, Airstream something. It's like a cheap version. Oh, damn, he's locked out.
It looks like he welded it himself.
Just stick to nature. Stick to living with the bears. Well, there's some little bit of information about Dan Haggerty. He actually just recently passed away.
Yeah.
Like about a year ago.
In January, yeah.
Yeah, and he opened his own restaurant called Haggerty's Bistro in California and released his own barbecue sauce.
Nice.
That's adorable.
He did stuff.
And one time, a server set his beard on fire while carrying a flaming cocktail.
I love the internet.
I know. His famous beard caught on fire that one time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he is the only person in history who has ever had a Hollywood star removed from the boardwalk because it was a mistake. They accidentally put his name, Dan Haggerty, but it was actually supposed to be Don Haggerty, which is his dad. And his dad was an actor in a lot of Westerns, like he played Wyatt Earp. So they were like, they made a mistake, and that was the only Hollywood star that has ever been removed from the boardwalk.
And they removed it while he was alive?
Yeah.
I would have protested.
I don't know how long it was on there until like someone noticed
they realized it was a mistake.
That it was a spelling mistake, but that's pretty fucking crazy.
Whoever's job it was to put the fucking name
check
on
letter.
The fucking
yeah, like it's like one fucking letter.
You had one job.
One job.
You had one job and you fucked it up by one letter.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Probably hurt his feelings.
I know. And then apparently he did get a star years later. I'm not sure.
Why wouldn't they just leave it and like put his dad's in another place?
Yeah, I know. Well, because at that time maybe they didn't think that he was like
famous
qualified,
enough.
I guess, to have a star.
That shit's fucked up.
Yeah, I wonder how many stars there are so far. I mean, they're gonna run out of a sidewalk space.
They just keep adding stupid fucking people.
Really?
Too.
Probably.
Well, you know, Donald Trump has a fucking star on the goddamn.
Yeah, I guess famous
thing.
people are stupid these days.
Yeah, they just put anyone's name on that goddamn walk of fame.
Speaking of Donald Trump,
oh god,
I watched. I love like during
Home
Christmas
Alone!
time. Yeah, he's in Home Alone 2 for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, he's in
I was watching it the other day
because
I like to watch a lot of like Christmas themed things, like shows and movies around Christmas time, and I watched Home Alone 2 the other day, and I was like, oh, there's that fucking idiot. Stupid fuck.
I don't know. I can't even believe that he was elected.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. A lot of people will agree with that, but a lot of people would disagree.
Yeah, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah, well, we're in Canada.
We'll just stay up here in Canada.
We'll just stay up here and chill out.
With my gorgeous prime minister.
Yep,
That's
warm and cozy with our health care and our and our gorgeous prime minister. That's right.
Speaking of Christmas, let's talk about Christmas.
Let's talk about Christmas.
I'm gonna let you guys go first because mine are like.
Yeah, you love.
Are we talking about Christmas or are we talking about Christmas movies?
Christmas movies and TV shows.
Okay, Christ, no.
No.
No, it's Santa. It's Santa's birthday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Santa, Satan, whatever.
Oh my god, so yes, that's so funny actually. So everyone, I'm sure if you guys know, Yasmina is my roommate, and she messaged me one day, she's like, there's a present under the tree for you. So I like came home and like ran under the tree and checked it, and I was like, oh, to Megan from Santa. That doesn't say Santa.
I usually, all my gifts are always from Satan. I even put like little like upside down crosses and 666 all over the tag.
It's like, oh, you might be dyslexic, but no, it's from Satan.
Yeah. Well, so we're going to talk about our favorite Christmas movies or TV shows. Doesn't necessarily have to be like horror based, but every year I have to watch Die Hard.
It's a good one.
It's like probably one of the
Christmas
best
movie.
Christmas
movies. It's
a
fucking Christmas movie.
Yeah, it is. A lot of people will disagree with that. Like a lot of people would be like, "It's not a Christmas movie.
Okay.
It just takes place on Christmas."
I have
movies,
which makes it.
Yeah, like which makes it Christmasy.
It's still Christmassy.
Like they play a jingle, like they play a Christmas song at the beginning and the end of the movie, and they're at a Christmas work party, and it's just fucking badass.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
It's debatable, but. For
some people,
I have movies on my list that are like that too.
Yeah,
I agree. I think Die Hard is a great Christmas movie.
Yeah, I love it. It's such a good movie. I'll never get sick of watching that movie. I watched the second one, Die Harder.
It's not called.
Isn't it? It's Die Hard 2 with a vengeance, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm not sure, but I wasn't sure if I actually saw the second one before, so I watched it about a week ago, and as I watched it, I was like, okay, no, I do remember I did watch this one time. It takes place in the airport.
Hey, have you seen Con Air yet? Speaking of airports,
I've only seen parts of Con Air.
Okay,
his hair.
Nicolas Cage's hair.
Since we have to talk about Nicolas Cage, obviously.
One true God. And Die Hard 2 is good. I like it as well. I like it. It's pretty good.
The first movie is fucking so good.
But the one thing that I noticed about Die Hard 2 is it's so red. Like in the scenes when all the cops and the people who are like the security like at the airport are in the control room. I don't know why the director or like lighting technician or assistant decided to do this, but it's all red. Everything is red.
Is the bad guy Russian?
Oh yeah, that'd be a good point.
I don't remember. Possibly.
Because if he's Russian, that would be an interesting an interesting sort of analogy.
Yeah, because like it's just too red though. Like it makes it kind of hard to watch.
Yeah.
But either way, I've never seen the third one. I've never seen Die Hard 3, but the newest one, Live Free or Die Hard, was a pretty fucking good action movie.
Yeah, like, I liked it a lot.
Action movie, like doesn't he like throw a helicopter? Yeah, he does. Yeah. He like fucking like seriously throws a helicopter at a truck.
Yeah,
it's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I think I saw that in the theater, and I think it actually came out on Valentine's Day, didn't it?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah, we literally have no idea what's going on in the film at this point.
Well,
I don't think it really matters.
I think
like they're transitioning. Like the last scene that we saw was Grizzly Adams like talking to the manager and getting the job as the Santa.
As the Santa Claus.
But I'm not sure what's going on right now.
Well, I think these are the Nazis here.
Oh, I thought they were cops.
Well, look at that leather jacket.
Really don't know. Oh, ponytail.
Yeah, ponytails and leather jackets. They're definitely Nazis.
Shaw. She looks like, at this angle, a man in an 80s metal band.
She looks like David Coverdale.
Who's David Coverdale?
Sure.
The singer from Whitesnake.
Then that makes sense.
But her hair is definitely David Coverdale. Here I come.
Titties!
Oh my god,
she's like, okay, can I have a donut? I'll show you my titties.
In the restaurant.
Literally for no reason. What the fuck was the purpose of that?
Just to show her red bra.
It's a nice bra.
I love the sweaters. I love the 80s. What a good time.
I know.
What a good time for ugly sweaters.
I do miss the 80s.
It was almost the 90s though.
Oh, yeah, technically, yeah.
Yep.
So my next movie that I like to watch over Christmas, but I have to fast forward the half of the movie, is Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
Oh, Part 2, yeah.
Because I love the Garbage Day scene. I could honestly watch that over and over and never get sick of it. It's so fucking good.
It's so amazing.
Garbage Day. It's so amazing.
It's become so classic, too.
But it's the first half of the movie. Seriously, you could just skip the first half, like literally half of it. Yeah, like it's like half.
Who does that?
They just show scenes of the first
They have to explain what happened in the first movie.
And I've never seen the other ones. Movie. I think there's 5.
Yeah, there are. There's
but
3, 4, and 5.
I feel like most sequels, you have to know the first movie, and in what other sequel do they fucking take half the movie to explain it to you?
I don't think that's ever done.
No.
Seriously.
Like, I don't think that
they took
recaps are tacky in general, I feel. Like at the beginning of a movie, a little recap.
A TV show, yes. TV show, totally, but movie, it's no. Watch the first fucking movie, and then you can continue the story. In fact, I think that sequels oftentimes should be able to stand alone as a movie. Mm-hmm. If you are not familiar with the characters or not familiar with the first movie, it should still be entertaining and stand alone. Then you shouldn't
be watching it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, I just, that part of that movie fucking irritates me. Like, I don't understand why they had to do that. Like, it was, like, way too much. Like, they, like, literally for, like, fucking 45 minutes is just scenes from the first movie. Like, it's ridiculous.
And when I watched the second one with you guys, the two of you, I had seen the first one, but it was like a million years ago. So that kind of worked for me. But for people like you guys who have seen the first one, what are you, bored as fuck?
Yeah, it's so boring.
It's like, I remember all this.
So boring. Yeah. Maybe I'll watch part 3 and 4 and 5 this Christmas.
6 and 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
I know. So another show that I must watch every Christmas is the Mr. Bean Christmas episode. I am in love with Mr. Bean. I fucking grew up on that show. I love Rowan Atkinson. I grew up on that and Blackadder, and that Christmas episode, it brings me so much joy. Like, I'm so happy whenever I watch that episode.
I feel like that's hilarious. The original head in the turkey, and then everyone else since then has ripped it off.
Oh, people have ripped that off?
Head in the Turkey? Yeah.
Oh.
Head in the Turkey's been done.
Oh my god, I love that fucking episode so much. Like, when I was a kid, I just remember laughing so hard when she opens the box and she's, like, expecting the ring. And it's, like, the hook for the picture. Holy fuck. Oh my god, it's so good.
And his little teddy bear.
Yeah.
He puts him to bed.
Oh. Actually, you know how he never talks?
Yeah.
That episode is the only, like, one of the only episodes where he says words.
Something? What does he say?
He says, Christmas sucks. I like that he puts, like, the one sock in the other sock. Because the one is, like, the stocking stuffer, and he opens it, and it's, like, the matching socks. Oh, my God. I fucking love Mr. Bean so much. Like, one of my favorite things ever. And Mr. Bean is when he turns out the light by shooting it with a gun. He's like, like, that's how he fucking turns the light out. But, yeah, so another fucking terrible fucking horror Christmas movie is Jack Frost. Ugh. Oh my god, that movie. Actually, you've never seen it, right, Megan? Megan's never seen
so
Jack Frost.
We
have to watch it. We have to watch it on Christmas Eve or something. It was 90s. I don't think there is any CGI in that movie.
Was Jack Frost CGI?
No, it was a man in a suit.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
okay,
no, I don't think there is any
big,
CGI.
stupid snowman suit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, is it a trauma movie? I actually can't
No,
remember.
I don't think it is. It should be, though.
Oh my god.
It's so bad.
Shannon Elizabeth, I think, is in it. And I think it was, like, one of her first movies. But, like, how fucking hilarious is it that there's, like, a scene in the shower where he's, like, killing her, like, in the shower. He's a snowman!
Yeah, he should just be melting.
Yeah.
Throw a pot of hot water on him and fucking kill him.
Fuck.
Easy.
It's
done.
so fucking ridiculous.
Not to be confused with the other Jack Frost movie, which I think is Michael Keaton.
That's what I was gonna say. I've seen
he,
that
like,
one.
becomes reincarnated into a snowman.
Yeah, it's not
That's fucked up. That's
not
stupid.
That's really fucking
That must have
weird,
been a
by
really
the way.
low point for Michael Keaton. I feel really bad. Michael Keaton, if you're listening, I'm really sorry.
That's like Bill Murray doing Garfield. It's like one of those things is just like
but his voice
great
is perfect
actors
for
that
Garfield.
just
But the movie was rotten.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
the movie was like an atrocity.
Although I've seen Garfield 2 about 1,000 times.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know there was a second one. That's funny.
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah, but Jack Frost is, I think it came out in 97, so it's actually not as old as like you think, but it's terrible. It's rotten. I love it.
It's one of those movies, though, like, you know, like, in the mid-90s, like, those are those types of horror movies are the types of movies they made. So you know what you're getting into when you watch it. It's like, God, even the so cover bad. Is so fucking ridiculous.
The cover is like a bad CGI.
A skeleton.
See, and that's why I asked you guys if it was CGI, because I've seen the cover.
Yeah, I would assume that as well, but it's like, oh my god, it's so fucking bad. It's hilarious. So another Christmas movie that I'm sure we will all discuss is Gremlins.
Yep.
Oh
so I recently watched. I've always been a bigger fan of the second one, New Batch,
because you love the sexy gremlin. Hello.
That's Megan. Yeah, Megan loves the
like
sexy,
the
slut gremlin. Yeah. I love the scientist.
She's only a slut because there's only one woman.
I know.
No,
yeah.
she's dressed pretty scandalous.
Yeah, and she is the
she
only
wasn't
one.
asking
And
for
she
it.
tries to fuck. I was gonna say she tries to get with the boss. Remember, she tries to make out with him.
Yeah, anyway. I do love the second one. I think it's like a far greater movie. It's just more. Yeah. It's just more ridiculous and everything. But I didn't really grow up watching Gremlins. Like I didn't watch Gremlins until later in my life. So the first time I did watch it was in my mid-20s. I didn't really appreciate it. I didn't really like it as much as I admire it, you know what I mean? And respect it, but I did watch it again, the first one, recently, because I felt like watching something Christmassy, and it's pretty good. I do enjoy that movie. Like, I do love the Gremlins themselves.
Yeah.
And Zach Galligan, I think he's adorable. I think he's so fucking cute. Like, even now, like, he still looks good now. He was on Adam Green's show, Scary Sleepover.
Really?
And, like, he's adorable. I think he's so fucking cute. And I think he is going to be in Gremlins 3. But,
which, whenever that comes out, that will be amazing.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. But, Megan loves Gremlins.
Love them.
She loves Gizmo.
Oh, God, little fuzzy
pretty fucking cute. I did notice when I was watching Gremlins that I love the fake snow. Like, you can tell. You can tell in movies that when it's, like, fake snow. And it's so fucking fake.
Yeah, just, like, I'm sure we've all done so much research on The Shining, and there's a million documentaries, and the fake snow there was, like, suffocating them. Because it was,
really?
It was, like, chemical-based.
Oh, yeah.
And I read so many things, and it was, like, a mixture of, like, salt and chemicals and all the lights. They were saying that it was, like, they were getting sick from the fake snow when they were, like, walking through that maze in the end there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, so I recently also watched Black Christmas. And I've never seen the remake. I don't think I need to. Have you guys seen the remake?
Nope.
I don't think so. I don't even know if I've seen the original.
Really? Yeah. You've never seen Black Christmas?
Is good.
Dude, it's a fucking good movie.
Actually good.
Like, it's actually creepy.
Yeah.
It's the whole guy phoning who's calling from the house.
Right, okay.
And his voice
what
is
year
fucking
is it?
spooky. 70s?
When was the remake?
Maybe
done?
I haven't seen it.
I think the remake was like 2006 or something like that.
Why I haven't seen it, I don't know.
Yeah, I remember working at like a music store when the DVD came out. It wasn't that long ago.
Was it released in theaters?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it was.
Interesting.
But Black Christmas, it's got Margot Kidder in it.
Okay.
Before she went crazy.
Aw, poor thing.
It was released in 1974, and I was right. The remake was 2006.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Dude, you should watch it. It's good.
Yeah,
like
it's really
even his voice on the phone,
good.
it's super fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Like, it's unsettling. But it's pretty good. Like, for a 70s slasher, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
The 70s were a weird time for movies, I think.
Yeah. It was very, like, experimental.
Yeah.
Like, because all the hippies were, like, at that point, like, able to make movies. Like, because they were probably too fucking high on drugs in the 60s. But, yeah, like, the 70s, like, to me, when I think of horror, one of my top 10 would be The Wicker Man. I think that I don't even know if you would call it horror, but I do admire The Wicker Man.
Yeah,
like, when it comes to 70s horror, like, I love that fucking movie so much. It's so strange.
Yeah.
Has, like, a really creepy vibe to it.
Culty.
Yeah, but you should definitely watch Black Christmas.
Okay.
It's a good movie. But yeah, so just a couple more. I recently made Megan watch Krampus. Like,
I still haven't seen it.
Oh my god,
I missed
it's
it
so
when you guys went to the theater.
funny.
It's so good.
It's so fucking funny. It's Mike Doherty is the same guy that did Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
It's
But it's
hilarious.
like, it's
So it's funny, like,
yeah, it's funny. Adam Scott is in it. Yeah, it's hilarious. Like, just there's CGI in it, obviously.
No,
but
whatevs.
the actual
Yeah.
Krampus is
His
creepy.
mouth.
Yeah,
Oh, I
his
can't
mouth
deal
like
with
is
his
like
mouth.
all open, and his eyes
Like,
are just
gaping.
like white.
Ugh.
Gaping.
It's really good.
It's his teeth. He has so
yeah.
many teeth.
We saw it in
He's like a shark.
theaters. We saw it in theaters. I'm not gonna like give anything away, but the gingerbread men, like me and my friends just like burst out laughing. Like, that shit was so fucking funny. But speaking of like Krampus, my last Christmas movie mention is Rare Exports.
Oh, yeah.
That movie is amazing. If you
what
want
a
to
crazy
watch
movie. Yeah.
a really good Krampus movie, watch Rare Exports. I haven't seen it for like maybe like 3 years or something, but I'm probably gonna watch it this week again because I only seen it the one time, and it's pretty fucking awesome. I think it's a Danish movie, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it might be, is it Norwegian?
Yeah, it's
And
it's
Hell
Finnish.
Ensues, yeah.
It's Finnish, but it was filmed in Finland, Norway, France, and Sweden.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's
wow.
a good. It's
All the
subtitled.
good countries.
Oh my god, it was fucking hilarious. Like, I thought it was funny, like, because it's just the idea of Krampus is funny to me, but it was a pretty fucking awesome movie. But yeah, so that's me for my Christmas themed things, and on to you, Morgan.
Cool. All right.
Morgan.
Well, my list is not really that long, partially because I don't really have, I feel like, a lot of nostalgic Christmas connection. Like, my parents were always really awesome about Christmas, and I have a lot of fond memories of my own, like, family Christmases, but, like, we were never the kind of family that was like
the Christmas spirit.
The Christmas spirit is dead. It's dead inside of me, and I'm a Scrooge. I don't have a tree.
Oh, Scrooge. That's another
really
good one.
Oh, Bill Murray Scrooge.
Bill Murray. I watched that again, and I love that movie. And I actually did not know that the cab driver is the singer of the New York Dolls.
Yes.
I had no idea.
Is the singer of what?
The New York Dolls.
Yeah. I didn't know that. He was creepy, I had no idea. That cab driver.
Yeah, but sorry to cut you off, but like at the part where I think that like the Grim Reaper guy is in the elevator with him, and he opens his cloak, and it's like all these like souls and like these disfigured like men. It's fucked, man. Yeah. It's awesome.
It's like I have to watch that movie again.
Yeah, it's like the souls. Yeah, no, it's. I love Scrooge. Scrooge is awesome.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie, but I'll have to watch it again.
But I also like at a point in my childhood when I was really, really young, like before like the age of 6, like we did celebrate Christmas and I loved it. But my parents are Muslim and they decided to ban Christmas when I was like 6 years old.
That sucks.
They gave you a taste and they ripped it away from you.
Like,
wasn't that terrible?
Bans Christmas. My parents, that's who. So for years I hated Christmas, like because of that, because I was just like, fuck this, I don't get presents, and fucking Christmas is retarded. Like I'm not even, like I don't believe in Jesus and all this dumb shit, and I used to be really bitter about it, and I fucking hated it every time it came around. But now I like it again because I, you know, celebrate Christmas with my boyfriend's family, and I love his family. So now I'm like,
and your
back
birthday
is
close to Christmas too.
Yeah,
so
and I don't really care about that though.
It's cool, man. Your birthday's cool, man. That's cool. It's cool, man.
Thanks.
It's
So
cool.
my friends think my birthday's
Your friends
cool.
think that your birthday is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had a feeling that your list, Morgan, would be short though, because like you guys, like I know your family very well, and your parents like were never really like into like the Christmas spirit and everything.
No.
Like they have the Halloween spirit.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Halloween
your dad
spirit
definitely fucking like went all out for Halloween, but you guys never really like went all out for Christmas.
No.
Like we would buy gifts for each other and have dinner, but that's about it.
But like it was always more about like the dinner and the family gathering and like eating like a prime rib and getting wasted.
Yeah,
and having
like
a good time.
Yeah.
Rather than like the gift giving, we did used to like do a lot of the.
Did you ever have a tree? Because I never noticed a tree in your house.
We did for a long time, but I think that we stopped in the last few years that we were at the house in Byron. Mm-hmm. Only just because I don't know, like our life was really weird for like the last few years or whatever, living there, but yeah, it was more about like just like family and getting together and that sort of thing. So yeah, Christmas spirit was never one of my fortes. So I'll start. Let's see. Where should I start? Well, I'm gonna say Silent Night, Deadly Night. I know that you're like, I know that movie kind of sucks and Garbage Day is. Whoa!
Sorry, the elf was like posing as a mannequin, and that was actually really fucking cool. Like that was like the only like scary good part in this movie.
That elf's head is shaped like Patrick Stewart's head. He's totally like
that fucking guy from X-Files.
It's shaped like Patrick Stewart's head. It's like
in the sewer.
Yeah, it's really kind of creepy.
Yeah.
It's not a bad looking elf. Like I think some of the effects in this movie are not terrible. Like when the elf was walking and it was like kind of digging in the ground before.
Oh, I love
the
creepy. Way he looks. Yeah, I like his little hands.
He's super creepy.
I'm not seeing too much Christmas connection. Like really, like is he a Christmas elf?
Well, it takes place in Christmas time. It's again one of those things where it's like Die Hard.
But I mean, like the way they made it on the cover, even like the poster.
Oh yeah,
it's like he doesn't work for Santa anymore.
No, well, he's just a creepy elf.
I don't think he's a Christmas elf.
No, look at him. He's like a goblin.
Yeah, he looks pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, cool.
Troll 2 wishes they had this budget.
Yeah,
or this goblin. I guess they probably blew the whole budget on the elf.
Yeah, maybe
they couldn't make like a bunch of them. It's elves, but there's only one.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's too bad. Anyways, that's okay. No, it's fine. So Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Like the first one?
Yeah. It's a great Christmas movie.
I don't think I can watch that movie
It's
again.
a good movie. I actually watched it today because I was like, you know what? It's been a long time since I've seen it. So I watched it today. I was cleaning the house and I actually had it on my phone and I watched the whole movie on my phone while I was like vacuuming and all this stuff. It's a good movie. Yeah. I thought it was nice. I think there's like... It's nice.
I thought it was
nice. Yeah. It had been a really long time since I'd watched it. There's like a few good scenes. Whoa! Again, the elf
decided to put on the Santa hat.
Okay, so yeah, there you go, Megan. There's your Christmas spirit right there.
Just cut her, and she's Oh, I can't stand up.
I can't stand up. He cut my arm.
He cut me. I can't stand up.
Did he cut her Achilles tendon?
No, he cut her thigh.
Just cut her arm.
Her arm and her
that's
thigh.
too bad.
And she's being a fucking pussy.
That's
Dude,
too bad.
if you saw that shit, you'd be like, fuck this.
I would be out so fast.
Kick him. Oh, is he gonna poke her eyeball?
No, he
out?
rapes her. There's rape in this movie. There's elf rape.
Really?
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Oh, yes, I did read
he's
that.
stabbing
I don't
her,
think
though.
you actually see it,
No,
though,
you
because the intention is to impregnate the main girl.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah, because she's a pure Aryan. That's exactly, this movie is like, okay, so these guys are supposed to be Nazis, and they're wearing leather and stuff, so like, okay, I get it. Yeah, they got their whole Nazi trench coat thing, but like, they don't really look like Nazis.
No.
They don't have like swastikas on them or anything.
Because all Nazis have like swastika tattoos on their forehead or something.
Well, they should at least be wearing
I guess they're
armbands.
neo-Nazis, so they're new with this.
Okay.
Is that what that means?
Young.
Oh.
Yeah. Not Hitler's Nazis, like the cool hip
Starting out.
Nazis.
They're starting out.
The cool hip new Nazis, those hipster Nazis.
Oh, fuck, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so Silent Night, Deadly Night has a couple, like, there's some good scenes, like the toboggan scene, where the kid's going down the toboggan
scene is pretty
and his
funny.
head gets chopped off, and obviously, like, antler murder, that's pretty cool, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the most exciting movie, but I think for a Christmas movie, it's pretty good.
I just remember he goes, like, he's in, like, a nunnery or something, right? Mm-hmm. They're always mean.
Yeah, no, he's at an orphanage.
Nuns are mean.
Yeah.
Nuns are mean.
Yeah, and Santa Claus murdered his parents.
Mm-hmm.
So he hates fucking Christmas so much.
Yeah.
And then he goes and gets a job at a department store, like lifting boxes. And then it's
Yeah.
Christmas time and they make him become Santa Claus because the other Santa Claus.
And then he goes crazy.
Yeah, and then he goes and fucking kills everyone. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Whatever, man. If you don't like Santa Claus, I get it. I understand. So yeah, it's not a bad movie. I would say probably one of the better ones.
Yeah.
Die Hard was on my list as well, obviously.
Fuck yeah.
It's a great movie. We've already discussed many of the points.
Hans Gruber.
But it's one of the best action movies that was ever made, I think.
Hans Gruber.
Yeah.
I used to have a crush on him.
Really?
What's his real name again?
Oh yeah, Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
I used to have a crush when I was a kid on
course
Alan
you did.
Rickman from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Wow.
Really?
I think probably just because he was dressed all in black. I had a thing for guys all dressed in black,
Fair
like
enough.
Luke Skywalker in Return
Yep.
of the Jedi. I was like 5.
Delicious.
Give me a break.
I know. You know what? I liked him too. I understand. Yeah, so
Yeah.
adorable. Like we love the evil guys. We
Yeah.
get it. I get it.
Love Die Hard.
Yeah.
Can't
Such
say
a
that
movie.
enough.
It's such a fucking good movie.
Fuck
Have
yeah.
a few laughs.
One movie that I've had to sort of endure, I guess, because of my boyfriend is Christmas Vacation, and I
Endure,
know.
shut
I
your
know.
Dude, that
dirty
movie's
fucking
classic.
It is. I
But
know.
like then again, you probably didn't watch
No,
it when
I
you were
didn't.
a
But
kid,
it's
right?
still the funniest movie
is.
ever
Pretty
made.
fucking funny.
I never grew up with it, so I don't have that nostalgic sort of value
Right.
that you put with that sort of thing. But
Right.
in
I get that
more
though. Like
recent
there's-
years,
I understand.
it's one of those movies where it's like, it's like, oh, let's watch Christmas Vacation, and like, I've learned to appreciate it, and I actually do. It's on my list because I actually do think it's a really good movie. Like,
Yeah.
It's a good movie. It is for Christmas.
We watched it.
It's not a horror movie by any
It
means,
doesn't have to be
obviously.
horror, but yeah, no, that I watch it every Christmas, and we watched it just a few days ago, and even like
Christmas time is here. That fucking song, oh my god, stabbed my ears out. Vacation.
I do love at the very beginning though when he like makes them fucking like go into the middle of the forest,
Yeah.
and cut down
And, like, this giant ass fucking
biggest
tree.
fucking tree, and Juliette Lewis's like eyeballs are frozen.
Oh, it's fucking amazing.
That movie's pretty fucking
Yep.
funny.
And last on my list is Rosemary's Baby. I know that's debatable for a Christmas
actually, I
movie.
didn't even know.
It is a Christmas movie.
I honestly have only seen that movie once.
Yeah.
I should probably watch it again.
Amazing.
Holy fuck, the end, the last 20
know,
minutes of that fucking movie, oh my god!
I
It's
barely
so
remember. I should watch it again. I just
Oh
remember
my
the
god!
Hail
You
Satan.
have to watch it again. You know what? We have to do a fucking spiel where we do like 2 or 3 weeks of recording where we do like Suspiria, Rosemary's Baby.
We should do
Witch,
the classics.
Like just, but like all like cult or witch based because Rosemary's Baby and Suspiria
I should watch
go
it
hand
again.
in hand almost.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I love
so
Suspiria, though.
For sure.
I do love Suspiria.
But Rosemary's Baby, okay, Christmas, alright.
Yeah, it is. It's
I
a
didn't
Christmas
even know.
movie.
So it takes place during Christmas.
It does. It's I mean, there's a part of it that's like kind of Christmas. So it's a Christmas movie to me, and I watch it every Christmas because that's
I will too.
That's just what I do.
You convinced me.
I'm gonna do that.
And honorable mentions for movies that are Christmas based that I haven't seen yet that are on my list. Don't Open Until Christmas.
Heard of it? Never seen it.
Never seen it. And also Christmas Evil. Another do you know
that
movie?
On the play on words though.
I know, right? Christmas Evil. Haven't seen it yet, but I'd like to.
Someone had to.
Yeah, it's right there.
I Don't Open Till Christmas. I've always seen like the cover.
Yeah,
iconic.
Yeah. Another one that I have never seen, but I know of it because of Mystery Science Theater 3000. But it's Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Rotten to the core.
I kind of want to watch that, but I want to watch the Mystery Science version just because I fucking love those guys. Like, they're so fucking funny. But I know that people, like theaters will host that movie. Like, it's like a Troll 2 scenario where people go to watch it to laugh, and like apparently it's so bad. It's like in the 60s. It was made in the 60s. And apparently it's like
60s.
so awful. It's like hilarious. So I would like to watch that movie at some point.
It looks bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Alright, well I guess it's my fucking turn.
Yeah.
Brace yourselves for this mushy gushy bullshit.
Oh,
fucking
Megan,
list.
I know.
Even Nightmare Before Christmas. I fucking love that movie. I don't give a fuck.
No, it's a
National
great movie.
Lampoons, yeah, obviously. Elf, Will Ferrell, fuck yes.
I've only seen that movie
yes.
once, but I love Will Ferrell. Like, Step Brothers, I think, is one of the funniest movies ever made. I just remember the part where he fucking loses his shit when he sees him in the mall. Santa! Like, he just like loses his shit. I don't really remember the rest of the movie.
He gets hit by a cab and falls over, and then he gets up and he's like, sorry. Oh, fuck. Anyways, the whole movie
sounds like a Canadian.
Right.
Yeah.
The whole movie's fucking hilarious. Jingle All the Way.
Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to mention that. Oh my god, I love Jingle All the Way. Those are my cookies.
So funny.
Put my cookies down. Oh my god, Turbo Man.
Oh
my god.
Sinbad's in it?
Yeah.
Come on, we've talked
Holy
about Sinbad
fuck,
before on the podcast
and Phil Hartman.
too.
He's the one eating his cookies.
Oh, yes, obviously.
Those are my cookies.
Obviously. So that would be
oh my god, I fucking love
hilarious.
Arnold.
If no one has seen, if you guys have seen Christmas with the Cranks with Jamie Lee Curtis and
You've talked
Tim
about that
Allen,
movie.
oh my god, I love that, and Dan Aykroyd. So Yaz and I just
Aykroyd.
rewatched Changing Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. Trading Places.
Yeah, which is got
so
a lot of racism.
Yeah,
in that fucking
movie is
movie.
crazy.
Oh my
So funny.
god!
But
it
that's
is funny.
Jamie Lee Curtis and Dan Aykroyd. And then when I was watching Christmas with the Cranks, it's them two again. I was like, oh, they're back together.
Maybe I'll watch it.
It's
I do
so
like.
good.
You said it's Tim. Is it
Tim
Allen?
Allen.
I do like Tim
Jamie
Allen.
Lee Curtis and Dan Aykroyd. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
I've heard.
And the
I've
whole
heard that
premise
it's funny.
is that they don't want to do Christmas, so
Yeah.
it's like it's really really funny. Love Actually.
Never seen it.
I cry every
Is that
30
Hugh Grant?
seconds. It's Hugh Grant. Alan. What'd you say that guy you liked from?
Alan Rickman.
Alan
Rickman's
Rickman's
in it, yeah.
in it. It's every British actor and actress.
Is it funny or is it
Ever.
like a
It's hilarious.
romantic
It's a
movie?
rom-com. It's hilarious at some parts, and then you just
Is
wanna
Helen Mirren in
fucking-
it?
Yep.
Oh, she's
Amazing.
badass.
Wait, no, she's not.
No,
No, she's not. No, sorry.
you said
I
every
lied.
British, and I
No,
was
well, I
like,
fucking lied. Fucking
You're
lied
just
to you.
a liar.
His
But I know the movie. Yeah,
it's
I know.
so it's heartwarming. I fucking love it. Oh my god, Rudolph, the original, like not the original, but like the claymation.
Yeah.
Rudolph.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, and like I remember watching that and like the Frosty, the Snowman. Is that the same thing or is that a
it's
separate
different,
thing?
but I never saw the Frosty one.
Okay,
It's
because I
the
remember
same,
watching both.
like
Claymation.
the same like people that made
Yeah,
it,
okay.
but it's different.
Bad Santa.
I've never seen
Billy
it.
Bob Thornton is so sexy.
Yeah,
in that
I've never
movie.
fucking seen it. And the new one is coming out soon.
Yeah, his face is fucked up though. Have y'all motherfuckers noticed? He's like did some crazy shit to his face.
Really?
Didn't.
Billy Bob, he got the plastic surgery.
He got the plastic
he got
surgery.
the plastic
The old plastic surgery. I did not know that.
Yeah, we'll have to do some facial comparisons afterwards.
Home Alone 2. We've already
Yeah.
kind of
Yep.
discussed.
I pretty
And-
much watch those at least once
And I
a
heard,
year.
I was in bed, and I heard Yaz and her boyfriend, were talking about, and I was like, yes, there's lists actually on the burglars, like what would actually happen to them in real life if they were going through, like there's a whole, like,
if they got a paint can to the face for real.
Oh my God. Like the internet has that
seriously,
information.
okay, I obviously, like, I love watching, like, illogical, like, bad movies because I think they're hilarious, right? Like, when you watch something, you know, like, somebody got hit in the face with a paint can and they don't die, but, you know, like, it's, like, funny still.
And a brick,
but
and
I still can't help myself when I'm watching the Home Alone movies. Like, I'm just like, they would be dead. They would be fucking dead. Like, in Home Alone 2,
concussed.
They fucking, like, the one guy falls from 3 stories and, like, lands on a fucking car. Your spine would be fractured. Like, you would be not walking. You would not walk. And the second one is, like, way more violent, I think. Like, what he does to them in the second one is way worse than the first one. Like, he throws bricks at them from the roof, from a third-story roof.
And he takes 3 of them. The tall guy takes 3
Daniel
of them.
Stern. Yeah, like, if a fucking brick fell from 3 floors and hit you, you would fracture your fucking skull.
You might even crush your entire skull. You might be dead.
It's, like, ridiculous, like, what happens to them in those movies, and they're, like, still alive. It's, like, absurd, but obviously it's just a movie. But I just think it's hilarious.
Yeah, she's getting all worked up.
I just think it's funny. Like, I'm just like me and my boyfriend were just watching it. We're like, oh yeah, no, they would be dead. They would be so dead. There's no way that they would be walking after that. And then fucking pigeons take them down.
Stop the pigeon lady. Stop. I cry at the pigeon lady. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. I fucking cry at the pigeon lady.
A turtle dove. That's another thing at the end of that movie when he gives her the turtle dove, and then he's like, obviously it's like the thought, forever. It's like we'll be friends forever. It's like the sentiment that is the Christmas spirit, which is like what makes it so humble. I think she would prefer a shower and some food.
How about you have a super rich family?
They have a millionaire fucking family.
You're not gonna give her $20.
And they're in this, like, the most expensive hotel in New York, in a fucking, like, classy ass fucking, like, 3-story hotel room, and it's like, invite her in. Just be like, hey, come over. Do you want to take a shower? Do you want to, like, change your clothes? Do you want to, like, eat some food? Here's some fucking ornament.
Why don't you spend Christmas
we'll
with
be
my
friends
family?
Forever.
Yeah,
but we'll be friends forever. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Even when I was a kid, I used to think that too. I'd be like, invite the woman over for a meal.
Yeah,
she hasn't freezing in New York. It's Christmas in New York.
In Central Park with the motherfucking pigeons. Okay, that woman needs to, like, take a shower. She's like the brown wizard in the Hobbit, who has, like, the pigeon shit all over. The birds that, like, live in the nest of his hair. That's her, except she's not magical.
No, she is not.
No, because if she was magical, she could probably at least make herself.
You know what's funny? When I was a kid, I used to think, because I had the Home Alone 1 and 2 on VHS, I used to watch them a lot. I used to think that the pigeon lady and the man from the first movie should hook up.
The scary man with the shovel.
Yeah, they should hook up. Yes. They're perfect for each other.
That's really good. That's a really nice thought.
I'd be like, they should be boyfriend, girlfriend.
That is such a nice thought. Oh my god. I'm not even close to done, by the way.
Matchmaker.
The Santa Claus 2.
Okay. Oh, I've seen
that
Tim
Allen?
That's Tim Allen as well.
He turns into a fat man.
So funny.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
The Polar Express.
That's a good movie.
Polar Express is a great fucking movie.
Actually, I've heard really good things about that movie. And, like, I used to work at HMB.
You'd enjoy it. It's
and
great.
Every, like, December, that movie, we'd have to stock boxes in the back. Like, because people, like, constantly would come in to buy that movie. Like, and I had never seen it. And I was watching The Simpsons, like, Christmas episodes the other day. And they mimic that movie, and I just, like, I was like, oh, I see what's happening. This is Polar Express, isn't it? But yeah, I've heard good things about it. I've just never seen it.
Fuck, it's really, it's a nice film.
Yeah, it's a nice film.
It's a nice film.
It's some nice people.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna end with, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I love classic films. Have I mentioned that before? I don't know.
Miracle on 34th?
Nope. It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, I was going to say, It's a Wonderful Life, obviously. That's, like, the number one.
Number one.
I've never seen it.
In my book.
I just know about
that movie makes my mom cry.
Really?
Like, I'm serious. And my mom is like...
Isn't it like 3 hours?
My mom is a hardened pirate.
Yeah, it's a long movie, but it's like a heartwarming, just beautiful.
I know about the bell
I love black
and the angel wings.
Yes.
Like, it's
yeah,
a beautiful black and white movie. It's fucking great.
Yeah. It's like every time like a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Like that's the only thing I know about that movie.
That's because you know
like in their
national
poor,
anthems.
the family.
Yeah, it's not based around that though. It's based around like the dad.
I actually know
Doesn't
nothing.
he like
I know
see what his life would be
Yeah.
like without? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I've
he goes through some shit, and it's like a glimpse into
What is
I've always liked the
and then Christmas Carol,
the Christmas Carol story, like
Donald Duck one, the Mickey Mouse one's the best.
I do remember watching the Donald Duck one, but I do love Scrooged with Bill Murray. But I've when I was a kid, I always enjoyed that story. That just like you get visited by the Christmas ghost of past and present and future. I always thought that was like a neat idea, and I used to like watching the Muppets one, the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh my God.
I watched it for the first time maybe like 4 years ago. It's pretty funny.
It's good, yeah.
Cute.
Well, so far there isn't that much happening in Elves. Like I think
I forgot we were watching
Grizzly.
this.
Not much is happening right now. Like there's not a lot of killing since
the Santa Claus figured it out. He's on a mission now.
This is like a Miami Vice scene here.
Again, the fucking lighting is just
it's a VHS.
so dark and rotten. Somebody needs to adjust their tracking.
Grandpa looks like he was trying to talk to her vagina. Well, hello.
Echo.
No, she's a virgin, remember?
Oh, right,
Yeah.
sorry.
She's pure.
The last pure Aryan.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that the whole premise is not that, like, the Nazis had the idea of the Aryan race being a pure white race. It was that the Nazis wanted them to be like an elf hybrid.
Yeah, they wanted to like have the elf fuck her.
That's kind of
And make-
anti-Nazi.
Yeah, because like
That
they're
doesn't make
small
any
and
sense.
creepy and not strong and everything that Hitler was against, basically. Sorry, guys.
Like I guess they just wanted to make like a supreme being. And
Yeah, but like a creepy, like hairy elf with like pointy nails.
Well, it's gonna take a while if they're just got the one elf. Like they
Hairy
should have made
knuckles?
many elves.
I know.
So
Well,
that
like
they could
the title
breed
says.
a lot more.
I'm not gonna lie though, I don't think the budget allowed for that.
Is this fucking bitch putting on lipstick to take a bath?
No! She's trying to summon that motherfucker.
She's gonna
I read
fuck
about
that
this.
elf.
Yeah, she wants him.
She's gonna fuck that elf.
Ah.
She's getting all done up for him.
Does elf penis
Ew.
look different?
If
Than
it
regular
looks like the
penis?
Greasy Strangler's penis.
Oh my god. Could you imagine?
He wishes.
It's dragging on the ground.
The micro penis was pretty funny too.
horrible.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. He's like jerking it with 2 fingers.
Oh, micro penis.
How much lipstick can this bitch
Oh, she just, like,
possibly-
crusted it on.
She's going crazy.
Yeah.
The more
She's
lipstick you
crying.
have on,
She's
the
sad now.
Just scribble it onto your teeth, girlfriend.
more sexy you'll be to an elf.
Oh, this is a trying moment here.
Oh, he's coming to feel her tits. Little brother's here.
Yeah, this movie's fucked. Also, I don't know why it's an hour and 40 minutes long. Why does this movie need to be that long? Really, there's a lot of things they probably could have cut out.
Oh yeah.
Like these driving scenes, for instance.
They had to show off the cool cars. That cool 90s
Yeah.
car.
Oh, this fucking
That's
music's
cool.
pretty...
Yeah.
Actually, apparently,
The composer, that Vladimir guy.
yeah, the composer of this movie...
I looked him up and I was like, he's no big deal. I've never heard of anything that he's done.
He's apparently a Ukrainian jazz composer. Vladimir Hurunzi? Yeah.
Probably the best thing about this movie.
This is
Actually,
like-
no. The look of the elf is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Oh my god.
There's dynamite in his car.
This music is some Unsolved Mysteries shit. I'm sorry. It's like totally like an Unsolved Mysteries episode.
Oh, there goes the budget. They
Okay,
blew up
just
the
wait.
car.
Just wait. Did he just pick up the dynamite in his hand, and then instead of getting rid of the dynamite, he just eject himself from the car?
Like, at least
Yeah.
you
and then
could have
let
just, like,
his car blow
threw
up.
the
Yeah.
dynamite out so you could still keep the car.
Interesting choice.
That is exactly what happened.
Grizzly Adams cares not for vehicles. He just needs his bearer to carry him around in
Blew
nature.
that shit up. Okay,
Stay away from the fire. Your
Oh, it's
beard
still
will catch
happening.
fire.
I know. All that hair product. I must say, too, his hair is actually excellent.
Yeah.
Like, when they were showing him earlier, like, his hair is just so, like, flowy and magical. It's like, Kenny Rogers, like
totally.
just glistening, just beautiful.
Oh, what's happening?
He just headbutted him.
Oh, so now he's going to...
So now he's frothing. That makes sense.
He probably bit down on his fucking suicide pill.
Oh, no, yeah. I read about that, yeah. You know, those Nazis always taking...
Yeah, they got those,
like,
they got those fake teeth that are filled with the cyanide
caplets.
They
lose.
Yeah. Also, I want to say that sigil, the symbol that he saw in the book earlier, and then he just took off that guy, kind of looks like the devil driver symbol. I'm just putting that out there. It looks just like it.
Naked mom.
That band in a long time.
She's actually got a hot bod for an old lady.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was a body double, though.
I guess she fixed her lipstick.
Must have been a body double. Those tits were not... They're not matching her face.
No.
Oh my god,
right.
look at his fucking creepy
my god,
hand.
he's touching the tinsel, like caressing it, like gingerly. Oh.
That's what turns him on.
Yeah.
He's like, getting a boner. He's just getting ready to fuck mom in the bathtub.
Flick that fucking ornament. Yeah, girl.
Doesn't this fucking kid have any friends? Go away.
Is she wearing...
With your fucking big tits. It's funny when you just see the feet of the elf, it looks like he would be much shorter.
Yeah.
But when you see his, like, upper body, he's like a man.
Yeah, he's like the size of a cat.
Yeah.
And Grandpa's got the, like, Stephen Hawking, like, crook in his neck there.
Oh my god, his fucking creepy little hand. It's like a puppet hand. It's
precious.
so cute.
So she put that lipstick on only to wipe it off of her face?
Yeah. She's all backwards. She doesn't...
That elf is gonna come in there and fucking...
Oh, that's bad.
The radio is going in the tub.
Oh my god, who does that?
Okay, she's crazy. She's actually like the mom in Troll 2, who is actually legitimately crazy in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He was hiding behind the radio? You didn't see his, like, full body under it? He's just like...
Oh!
Is he, like, jerking off while, like, watching her being electrocuted in the bathtub?
Also, I just want to say that those were definitely fake boobs.
Those were terrible. Those were, what year was this? Yeah, those were definitely 80s fake tits.
Yeah,
They
80s
were
fake
poorly
boobs,
done.
for sure.
They were pointy.
They were terrible.
Yeah. They put 20-year-old boobs inside a 60-year-old woman. This movie just keeps going and going. Elves was poorly received by critics.
Yeah.
Still only a 32, though, on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm starting to question Rotten Tomatoes now. Because of this movie.
I know, because most of the movies that are this bad that we've watched before have no rating.
And Rotten Tomatoes is bang on usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This actually has some substance to it, so I'm concerned. Well, I'm trying to like catch up on all of the terrible movies of the world.
Yeah, you've been watching a lot of terrible movies lately. You'll like text me and be like, "Have you seen Body Melt?" And I'm like, "Well, I know what it is and I've heard of it, but I've never seen it." You're like, "I think I'm gonna watch it."
Yeah. I don't know. There's just some, like, sometimes I feel like I've missed out on a lot of...
There's still so many, like, 80s horror movies that are on my list that I haven't seen.
Yeah,
like, there's so many.
But you've seen a lot more than I have, and so, like, I feel like, you know what? I need to be a contributing member of Witchfinger Horror Podcast and Society. I need to be able to say, like, yeah, I've seen that movie. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to see what movies I can find. So, like, in the last few weeks, I did watch Body Melt. And I know we had talked about the movie.
Yeah, I do want to watch that movie.
And I actually did find it on my Roku. There was, like, one free streaming channel that was offering it. And it's an Australian movie. I think it's, I don't have the date on hand, but I think it was early 90s, so I think maybe like 93.
I've just always seen that, like, that gif, too, of
the guy with the melting face.
Like, yeah.
It definitely has, like, an early Peter Jackson feel to it, like a very, like a lot of the Dead Alive, kind of, like, silly kind of humor. It wasn't as, like, crazy as I expected it to be.
Yeah.
It's just about a company, a vitamin company that they have like a spa, like a retreat spa, and they are trying to get all of these vitamins out to the public, and the vitamins, the people there are taking them and it's making them crazier and crazier, but when other people are taking them, when they send them out, it actually is like melting the public.
It's
really
cool.
weird. So like this woman that's like, she's like pregnant, she's got, like, you know, a husband, and, like, he starts, like, taking fucking these vitamins, and he comes home and he starts like not feeling well, and his fucking face starts melting off, and he just sizzles away.
I like bodies that melt. That's pretty cool.
It doesn't happen nearly as much.
It doesn't happen that often.
Yeah,
in movies, if you think about it.
No,
like there's obviously the like famous Incredible Melting Man.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, like I love watching like skin bubble. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like liquefied body parts. Like I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. It should happen more.
Yeah. It doesn't happen in the movie as much as I wanted it to, though. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, it was not like crazy gore fest, and when it did happen, it was kind of funny. The end is pretty good, though, because there's like a bunch of people that end up melting at the police station. Mm-hmm. Overall, I think it's a good movie. Like they tried to have a little bit of some more substance to it, so it was good. Also, there was like a bunch of like weird muscle men in it that work for the vitamin company.
80s muscle men. It's
and
hilarious.
They're amazing. But then the guy opens his mouth and his voice is like that. It's like, he has this like really, I don't know, I think they might have actually changed his voice because like he's this giant guy. And he's got this teeny tiny little like.
That's weird.
He might have been on roids and his wiener might have melted or something. I don't know.
Oh, his wiener melted.
Wiener melt. That's the sequel. It's a sequel.
That's the like porn version.
Wiener melt. Yeah. A sizzling wiener.
Well, the guy that directed Body Melt, his name is Philip Brophy, and the only other thing that he's done, he's done a couple other things, is a movie from the 80s called Salt, Saliva, Sperm, and Sweat.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, so that sounds fucking cool. A strange experimental short film that follows 4 days of a writer.
Oh, and all he does is jerk off and
it's
like
only
go to the
47
gym.
minutes. So
oh, nice.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
That's interesting.
Let's see, what other fucking terrible movies have I watched recently? Scalps.
I recently came across Scalps online, and I showed it to Morgan, and you were like, I am watching this tonight.
And I was like, this isn't racist at all.
She sent me a screenshot on, over text. She, took a photo of her TV and texted it to me. I was like, what the fuck is that?
It's so bad. I mean, it wasn't actually, I'd read some really, really horrible reviews about Scalps. It is a 80s horror movie about a group of young archaeologists who go out into the desert and they dig up an Indian burial ground, a Native American burial ground. Yeah. And so they summon a spirit that obviously is angry and that sort of thing. It's like, no, this doesn't look racist at all, you know? It's I read some really horrible reviews that were like, there's nothing that happens in this movie, and I've seen worse movies. And I mean, we watched some terrible movies. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought there was some pretty
when I first came across it online, what drew me to it was the font of the title.
Yeah,
looks like the font of Zardos.
Yeah,
it looks exactly like the same font.
They probably used.
And I was like, what? Wait, this isn't Zardos. What the fuck is this? Well, the guy that directed it is named Fred Olin Ray, and I'm just looking at
his picture.
He's wearing a tux.
A tux and he has a fucking stogie in his fucking hand.
He's totally classy.
Oh, dang.
But he has a lot of credits, IMDb credits. He's directed 148 titles, and I was just going through them as you were talking there, and some of them fucking sound hilarious.
Voodoo Dolls.
Voodoo Dolls. Okay, so Bikini Frankenstein.
Oh, wow.
Twilight Vamps. Fucking.
That's just
sexual
2010.
Witchcraft. Sexual witchcraft. Super Shark. The Teeny Weeny Bikini Squad, Dirty Blondes from Beyond, Busty Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Wow. Baby Dolls Behind Bars.
Porn.
Yeah. Tarzina.
This guy seems like a hoot.
Go to the 80s. Go to the 80s. We want to see what good stuff he's got.
Sleaze Mania.
The Alien Dead. Brain Leeches.
The Tomb.
Biohazard. Prison Ship.
Oh, actually, I've heard of Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it as well.
I have heard of that movie.
I think this is the rape scene.
With the elf?
Yeah.
Elf rape.
I think this is the elf rape.
All right, let's see it. Let's see some elf rape.
See/not see it. He was, getting up on her. It was weird because he had...
Ew.
He's got like a hairy back like an Italian man.
The fact that he's not making any noises is kind of strange. Yeah. Does he make any noise?
Clearly, like they didn't put any motion in his face at all.
Because he just has that gaping
the
open
whole
mouth.
movie.
Yeah, no, the mask didn't move, obviously.
Yeah.
That's funny. They didn't make it posable.
Is he actually raping her right now? I feel like she can kick his ass.
Yeah. I just like that it's
a beetle! Oh, a beetle.
Oh, he's like, yum.
I love beetles.
Mid-rape snack.
Does he chew? Does he chew?
No, he doesn't even close his mouth.
So it's like,
that was brutal.
I want to say, like, is it a man in the torso and the head, and then people operating the arms?
I was gonna say, I feel like it's literally a head on a stick.
Yeah, because people are just moving the
and the jaws aren't moving at all.
No.
Yeah.
If there was a little bit of animatronics, I would say I'm convinced. But
or even a man in a mask, or a man with makeup.
Because it actually looks pretty good, but it's just the fact that they're actually, it's just like a sculpture.
It's not moving.
No, it's not moving at all.
That's pretty funny. Well, I recently watched a movie that blew my mind. Beyond the Gates. It just fucking came out.
You watched it finally.
Oh my fucking god. It was like, honestly, like, don't you love it when you watch a movie and it actually turns out way better than you expected?
Yes, I love that.
Because I really didn't know what to expect, because it was like, honestly, for years, I have been saying this, that somebody should make a horror movie based on Nightmare, the VCR board game.
Right.
Like, I fucking love that game so much. And then I heard about this movie, Beyond the Gates.
Okay.
Done by Jackson Stewart, and I was like, oh sweet, somebody finally did it. Somebody made like a horror movie like based on like a VCR board game. I can't wait to watch it. And I saw that Barbara Crampton was like the woman like on the screen.
That's awesome.
And so I watched it, and oh my god, I was like, this is so good. Like, I actually didn't think that it was going to be like incredible, but it was way better than I thought it was going to be. And basically, it's got that one guy, what's his name? Chase Anderson, I think is his name, the guy from John Dies at the End.
Okay.
Have you seen
John
Dies?
John Dies at the End, yeah.
I love the meat monster. The guy who's just like compiled of meat. But Chase Williamson, sorry, his name. But him and Graham Skipper, who is the guy in Almost Human and The Mind's Eye, they're brothers, and when they were kids in the 80s, their parents owned a video store, and now in 2016, his parents have passed away, and so they need to go back to the store to box everything up, because the store is closed, and so they go, and then they find, well, technically their dad has been missing, but for like 8 months, so they just assume that he's dead. But then, so they're in the store and they're boxing up all like the VHS and the DVDs and stuff, and they find a VCR board game, and then they decide to put it in. And Barbara Crampton is like the woman who's like the gatekeeper, and she says something about their dad.
Oh, that's
And then
creepy.
they're just like, what the fuck? Did you hear that? And then they shut it off because they're freaked out, because they're like, maybe this is just a trick, because they don't know what's going on. So then they shut it off, but then the one brother is obviously curious, and the other one is like, we should terminate this immediately. But the curious one is like, no, we should dig further into this. Let's keep playing and see what happens. And it, like, so many things happen that I did not expect at all. Like, you guys should definitely fucking watch it. It was so fucking good. And there's one scene that actually made me jump. Like, it was like, holy fuck, like, it scared me. It was actually really fucking spooky.
Yeah, that's like a big deal.
Yeah.
I feel like I've watched a lot of movies with you that scare the fuck out of me, and you're like,
So that scene will probably give you a heart attack. Because I was like, holy fuck, that was actually really fucking scary.
Don't watch it alone.
It was pretty good. So I think the elf raped her.
He did.
He did, and he was like dragging her along, and I think that he was expecting
They've got
her to
this
go
weird
with her.
filter on the camera here where it's like a delay.
She stabbed him. She had some sort
with
of
that
blade.
Crystal. It was like a red crystal they like the grandpa had.
Yeah.
He's probably like, this is the only thing that can kill this elf that I knew about all along.
Yeah.
And
this is brutal right now. This is a waste of film, because you can like, I can't see shit.
Yeah.
She's dragging herself along the forest floor, and then the brother is like there.
It's like a bad mushroom trip.
It's super
like trails. Like I don't know what's going on here.
And like, how did he rape her? Oh, she's wearing a skirt. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I saw his creepy little hand like go up her skirt, go up her thigh. Oh, and he's jizzing on her nose.
Oh, no, wait.
Oh, no, that's rain.
Oh, and the whole forest is burnt down.
Just like most early movie rape scenes, I mean, they've gotten a lot better at them in, like, the newer times.
Yeah.
Better, worse, however you want to say it. But, like, most early movie rape scenes, it's like, she totally could have gotten him off of her.
Oh, yeah.
That's not believable at
Kick
all.
that little elf across the fucking
survival mode,
yeah,
right?
I know.
Like, your body goes into survival mode, and you just fucking, I don't understand. Oh, it's snowing. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, elf rape.
Oh, baby.
Ew.
It's like an elf fetus.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
So
I guess Jeff Mandel
where's
expected there to be a sequel?
Yeah, where's the sequel? They should call the sequel Elf. Well, I guess they can't now because of the Will Ferrell one. Because it doesn't make sense that this one is called Elves, but there's only one elf. So maybe the sequel will have many elves, but then it'll just be called Elf.
Oh, that's creepy.
But I guess they can't now.
That's
Will
funny.
Ferrell ruined the sequel.
This is a really creepy ending. I think this is the best part of the whole movie.
The best part of the movie is the end when you see the
ultrasound of the fucking, like, elf fetus.
It's like a turkey. It's like a turkey leg.
It kind of does, actually,
Yeah. Alright, well, that was Elves.
Wah.
Yeah.
It was okay. I mean...
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, they tried really hard for the storyline.
Yeah.
I don't really think that the movie should have been as long as it was. They could have cut it down to, like, an hour and 20.
Yeah.
An hour and 15.
Like Silent Night, Deadly Night 2.
Yeah. There's too much content for what was actually being stated, I think.
Yeah. Well, I guess everyone have a really awesome Christmas.
Yeah.
There'll be lots of food and booze consumption in the next few days.
Yeah. And we're going to be having our 1 year
yeah,
episode coming up.
I know.
Witchiversary.
Yeah, our Witchiversary. That's a good word. Did you just make that up?
I
did. My brain said that. Yeah, we started this podcast last December, but our first official episode released sometime in January, so we'll probably do something special for that. And yeah, so a happy Festivus. Merry Christmas. Have a good New Year.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah.
And
happy birthday!
Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's my birthday too. All right.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, thanks for listening, guys. Bye. Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Elf rape.